All right, I think we are live. Hey, everybody, welcome to That Vinyl channel. I'm That Vinyl Guy Boz, and I don't know why you're. Oh, yeah, that's why. Okay, and down in the corner here, I'll bring them up briefly. We have Chris, the Vinyl Man. I'll put his link down below to his channel. Check him out. He's got a great channel, but he usually watches my lives. I figured have him on to go ahead, and if he wants to comment, he can do it right here on the broadcast. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and stick him down the corner. Not that he's lesser or anything, but hey, if you want to say hi or anything, Chris, you're more than welcome.
Yeah, hi Adrian. How's it going? Yeah, so Boz asked me to join this evening, so I'm stuck in the corner, and I will check the comments as they come in while he's showing the records. So the co-host in the corner today. So looking
No
forward to
problem.
it. There we go.
Okay, sounds good. And hey, Adrian, how are you doing tonight? It's good to see you. And as always, so we got that going. So yeah, so this is going to be my Halloween spectacular. I usually do a Halloween video every year, and uh, and she's saying hi to Chris as well.
Hi.
So yeah, so I do a Halloween video every year. I think last year I did it as I did two. I did a regular and a live, but this year is going to be a live only. And I usually do it closer to Halloween, like a week before, or just like that. My wife says, you know what, you should do it earlier in October. It gives them a whole month to find it and enjoy it instead of just the last week. So I took her advice. So the 2nd of October is really early. So um, good to see both of you. Yes, Adrian, it's good to see you as well. So I have a lot to show you here today, and we're just going to go ahead and jump to it. A few things y'all might have seen on earlier broadcasts or other videos, but most of it is not. So, anyways, first thing I want to show you is something I got a couple years ago. It's really cool, and this is a 7-inch. It's kind of shiny. It has a Michael Myers picture on the front. This is the Halloween 2, or it's upside down. No, that's right. It's the Halloween 2 uh, 7-inch box set put out by Scream Factory and by Sacred Bone Records. It's pretty cool. It has a record inside, and it has a video as well. So inside, here's the inside of the box. So it came with a Sacred Bones sticker. Very, very cool. And it came with a 7-inch record. This is select tracks from the Halloween 2 soundtrack. Okay, and it came in this awesome vinyl. I'll show you that. Ooh.
Oh yes, mate.
So, of course, it's hard to get back into the sleeve. Let me see if I can do that. Earlier, I pulled this out for my wife and I had a hard time getting it back in. Let's see if I can get it back in. Just maybe. Well, okay. And yeah, there it goes. Okay. So that's that. Awesome. And it has the Halloween 2 movie. This is the 30th anniversary edition of Halloween with Jamie Lee Curtis on all that. Pretty cool on Blu-ray.
I wish that soundtracks would start doing that. Start putting the movie in the DVD in with the.
Well, truth be known, this is supposed to have the 4K version in here, and they sold it without the 4K version. I guess they wanted it, and they sold it. So I got it really cheap with the box and the soundtrack and the record, and it didn't come with this. So I went to Amazon and I got this Blu-ray. I don't even have a 4K player. I have a Blu-ray player. I got this 4K still sealed for like $5.
Oh wow!
So I bought it and I put it in the box, and it looks like it came with it, and that's all I care about. So
Yeah,
yeah.
looks very cool.
So a little bit of a Frankenstein there, but that's fitting for Halloween. So we're gonna put that on the side for now. Let's see what else we have here. So I got a bunch of great stuff I've gotten in over the last year or 2 years. I haven't shown you. Some of it I have. So we're gonna go ahead and take it from here. That stuff
Well,
that's
Boz,
on the floor.
have you seen the new series that's coming out on Netflix with Frankenstein that's been advertising?
No,
It's
I
a
haven't.
yeah, it's a series that's gonna be coming out on Netflix. It looks incredible.
What is it called?
Frankenstein. I think
Frankenstein. Have to
I
look it
think
up. Yeah.
it's kind of
Yeah.
like a dark version of Frankenstein. There's a brand new series that's coming out in the next.
Cool. All right. Yeah. I'd look for that. For sure.
Yeah.
Awesome. So, did I miss anything? Nope. I'm all caught up on that. All right. By the way, just so you all know, I am on Instagram. If y'all want to, now I do pretty much take all the most of the records that I play every week, and I put them up on Instagram. If you're interested in the records I'm playing every week, you can find them on Instagram. This is my Instagram address. You can also send me messages here, and I will try to respond back. And I check my Instagram account about every day. So, but you get a sneak peek of the records I am playing. So, anyways, I wanted to go ahead and share that with you as well, real quick. Let me go back to the comments here. All right. So, this is really cool. This here is from 1964. And this here is Dracula's Dracula's Greatest Hits. And this is by what's the guy's name again? I forget. Gene Moss. And what he's done is he's done a lot of he basically has like sang over songs. Like he has a song on here called I Want to Bite Your Hand, and it is the Beatles version of I Want to Hold Your Hand, but he actually sings over the Beatles, and so it sounds like he's singing it. But if you listen closely, you can hear the Beatles in the background. But he does like that kind of stuff on here, and he does that with a bunch of songs. So it's really cool. From 1964, this is the stereo version, which is a little bit harder to come by on the RCA label. I do have a mono version of it as well, but I really love this. I play it every year, so it's very, very cool.
Nice cover.
And yeah, let me see if I can. Oh, my microphone is. But that's all of the. You can see all the names of the. So there you go. All that. So we're going to go ahead and move on to the next one, which is from. I think this is the one I'm not sure of the date. Can't find a date online, but I think I read it was 1987. This is a still sealed version of it, by the way. And this is Ghouls Night Out in Dying Stereo, as you can see here. Hey, Richard, how you doing?
Hey, mate.
And Adrian says that the one I just showed is pretty rare. Yeah, it is pretty rare. I actually have 3 different versions, copies of that. 2 mono. So it says my recording. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Am I still broadcasting?
Yeah, you're still going, mate. Just bear
Okay.
with everybody because
Okay.
this is new.
Okay. So, anyways, it gave me a weird message on the screen. Okay. So, anyways, yeah, in Dying Stereo. So it's just garage band songs. So bring it up to the screen here. I'm going to do something with the microphone. It's just getting in my way. All right, there we go. That's better. So like that, and cool stuff. It's still sealed from 1986. I haven't opened it. It's in color vinyl, but it doesn't tell me what color it is. So we have that, but again, it's just garage. You got Experiment in Terror, The Mummies, Monkey, Queen of Halloween, Drax Back, Monster Hop, Nightmare Mash, those kind of songs. Awesome, great songs for Halloween. Got another one here, very, very similar, more is that Richard? Here's Richard. Oh, I said hi to Richard already, right? Oh, there he is. Hey, Richard, how you doing tonight? Good to see you. Try not to miss anybody. All right, I may just bring this down like this so I can. There you go. That's better. Okay, I'm using this software for the first time tonight. This EV Mux. So okay, so we have House of Terror. This one is from 1982. Yeah, 1982 by 2 guys, Bugs Bauer and Neil Adams. So they are performing these spooky songs. So it's two records on the book featuring spine-chilling stories, but by Dracula, Wolfman, and Frankenstein, plus some scary songs. So awesome stuff. So still sealed. I need to open this one still. Got that. Right, caught up on that. This is one I just got in the mail yesterday. This came in. I didn't even know about this until last month. This is from 1959. This one is Monster Rally. And let me take it out of the case here so you can see it better, not in the plastic. Monster Rally by Hans Conrad and Alice Pierce, orchestra conducted by Frankenstein. So it's just a bunch of funny little Halloween type songs, more on the cute side, probably geared towards teenagers or older children rather than adults. But it's still pretty cool. And this was also on the RCA label, like the other one was. I think they got it covered up here. Let me see if I can get it out. I'll show it to you. Yeah, on the RCA label. So, but really cool. So that's awesome. And we have, this is one that I opened last year. I played one. So we have, I love the Frankenstein series, Frankenstein and his ghouls. They put out a total of 4 records in 1964, and it's a bunch of dance music, like the mashed potato and stuff like that. And then they put spooky stuff and werewolves and howling in the background of it and chains rattling. So kind of what they did. It's kind of their shtick. And Real Gone Music reissued them. I have all the originals too, but Real Gone Music reissued them. And this one they issued it on this awesome
Love it. Love it.
yeah.
Looks
Yep.
amazing.
Yep. So, but it's really cool stuff. And there you go.
So we got Record Hound in the chat.
I see that. Record Hound. Good evening, sir. All right. So this is I debated on showing this one. I'm going to do it anyways because this is from, I think this is from 1962. I want to say, but this is really weird. So I'll show it to you first of all. So this is a Merry Monster Christmas. So this is more like a Christmas album. Okay, but they have they have vampire, what's his name? The vampire Dracula. They have Count Dracula pretty much talking throughout the album along with Igor, talking about each song as it comes up, and they have shticks they do throughout the record. So it's Christmas song in this Halloween tone. So it's like Happy Scary Christmas and stuff like that, and it sounds like it's Halloween even though it's Christmas songs. So it's very interesting. This one was put out. Let me show you the back of it as well. So that's the back of what it looks like, and it's put out on the 20th Century label.
Cool.
But it's really cool. I really like this song. I play this every Christmas, and my wife rolls her eyes. So let me get this out here. There you go. And my wife rolls her eyes every Christmas. I play it, but I love it. It's good stuff. So yeah, awesome stuff that is. So one also I just got in the mail. I believe this came out this year. But Outro Records is putting out a lot of Halloween stuff. So this is more garage, more garage bands, garage. Oh, thanks, Andrea. I appreciate it. Very entertaining. Awesome. So yeah, like I said, this came in the mail today actually. So, but this is more just garage bands doing Halloween. I love this kind of stuff. I really do. I have tons of this in my collection. So 13 plus 1 horrifying howling hits. Why is it plus 1? I don't know. which is easily put 14. I guess 13 is a scary number, right? So see that bottom here, it says 13 plus 1. 13 plus 1 horrifyingly hits. So I don't know why they did that, but they did that anyways. But cool stuff. So we have that. I'm looking forward to opening that up and hearing it. So next, I bought this last year, but I never even opened it. This is the soundtrack to Ghostbusters Afterlife. Got this from at the movies online, which way overcharges for their stuff, but I really wanted it, so I broke down and I got it. I rarely buy things from them because they charge like $17 or $15 for like one record and shipping. It's like, and the records are like $35. It's like what? It's like crazy. So, but anyways, I went and bought it because I really wanted it. And they're the only one selling it.
I still haven't seen that film yet.
Oh, it's really good actually. I enjoyed it.
I was a bit put off with the female version of Ghostbusters, to be honest, and I was like,
you know what? I'm probably in a minority. I actually like that movie for what it is. It is supposed to be not part of the same universe as the original Ghostbusters. If you look at it in that thing, I don't think it was bad at all. I think the women, the actresses who were in it, actually did a good job performing their parts. And I thought it was enjoyable. I had no problem with it at all.
I haven't seen it, the women's one.
You haven't seen it?
No,
I say go in there with an open mind and think of it that it's not part of the original Ghostbusters universe, like these two movies I'm showing you now. Okay. I'm gonna bring up the hype sticker so you can take a peek at that. And so here's the back of the cover. Again, the front of it. And I'm gonna take out the record. So we haven't even opened taken it out, so I don't know what's in here. So it has a book, very cool. And awesome.
That's cool, actually.
Row closed. More stuff. Oh, they have the marshmallow guys. And pretty cool. So that's the book that it has. It came with it. And get out have anything else in here? I think that's it. And this is the vinyl. Oh, it's just all white vinyl. That's fine.
Looks good.
Cool. I'm gonna play it here sometime this month. So we have that. Put that in here as well. Keep that nice and safe. All right. Let's have that. And Ghostbusters Frozen Empire. Now this is the Waxwork record release of this.
Okay, I was gonna ask.
So
okay.
I think they're sold out. So very, very cool. Bring up the hype sticker if you want to take a peek at it. There you go. And let me go ahead and get this one open up. Now this one is a double LP, I believe. So open this up. I like to take the hype sticker off and save it, so I'm gonna put it over there now, somewhere over there, so I can catch it later. Show it again without plastic on. I know it probably looks better that way. And again, the back. Okay, so we have, what do we have in here? So we got an LP there. We got some artwork. Got Slimer. Got some more stuff in the middle here. So we have that.
Old school Slimer there.
Yeah. You know what's Ghostbuster without Slimer, right?
It's not. Yeah, I know. Yeah.
So it's kind of like Jurassic Park, how they keep bringing the T-Rex back time and time again. You know, what's Jurassic Park without the T-Rex, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh man, this is nice. Look at this.
That is sweet. Very cool, mate.
Oh, let me see if I can bring it around. Let's see that.
They've done a good job on that one.
Yeah, didn't they?
Yeah, absolutely.
That and the other record is probably going to be the same, but you know what? I'm gonna take it out anyways. Show it to you real fast. Oh, you know what? I didn't show you the. Oh wow. Okay. Let me take the record out first, and then I'm gonna show you the that.
Yes.
Very, very cool. So this here is the second record. It's probably gonna look pretty much the same. Yep, pretty much. So we have that. Let me stick these in real fast.
I tell you what I saw on YouTube the other day. Remember the cartoon series that came out in the 80s?
Yes,
Yes.
they had two. They had the Ghostbusters that, and then they had the real Ghostbusters.
Yes.
Remember that. So we have that. Okay, next, what do you have here? So another one of the Frankenstein and his ghouls. I probably have 4 or 5 copies of this now. So this was the first one that I got. Not this copy. I got an original first. But this here is the BAM reissue. They're saying 1965. I thought it was 1964. I don't know about that. We're going to have to. And Adrian is saying cool graphics. Ah, yes, very cool graphics on these. Appreciate it. So anyway, so yeah, so show you the back of it. So let me go ahead and open it up and show this to you real fast. If I can. If I can. Doesn't want to open. Either that or my hands are steady enough. Because I'm doing it kind of quickly. But I might just go ahead and just not open this if I can't. Oh, hold on. I may have gotten it. Yeah, I think so. Not so anyways. Let go. Okay. Oh, nice. So this is what the vinyl looks like. This orange
nice.
and yellow and red vinyl.
Very nice.
Very, very cool. So I think I nicked the opening a little bit, but it's not a big deal. I do that even when taking my time. So it's not a big deal. Sometimes the knife just does what it wants to do. But again, that's the back of it. So again, same stuff. Just it's just the elbow twist, Fly Me to the Moon, Chain, A Taste of Poison, Monster Motion. It's just these dance songs, and they put this howling in the back. And at the bottom, it has all they advertise all the 1, 2, 3, I guess it's 5 different ones that they put out. So have that. Another one. This is another one about. I'm not going to open this one up. It just takes too long. But still sealed. But yep, cool. Another one from the Roll Gone Music. Same thing. Frankenstein and his ghouls. So I would have more garage blue. This is a Halloween Garage Blues. That's interesting. So I guess they have some blues songs that are of a Halloween vein. So they put them all on this album.
Sam St. John is in the building.
Huh?
Sam St. John is in the building. He's in the chat.
Ah, okay. Thank you. Hey, Sam. How you doing?
Hey, mate.
Oh, and Adrian said she loves the orange vinyl. Yeah, it's very cool. So good seeing you, Sam. So yeah, there we go. Pretty cool stuff. That's a lot of monster music. I agree, isn't it? Now, I really would like to show this to you because I know this is the more rarer one. So if I can just take a second and open this up, be as careful as possible because I really would like to show it to you.
So have they started doing decorations in malls and stuff now then?
Yes. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, Walmart, CVS, Sam's. They started doing that like 4 or 5 weeks ago. Here,
See,
anyways.
I think
Yeah, very
Halloween.
cool.
Halloween is much bigger in America than it is in Britain.
Oh yeah, so it's
Yeah.
very cool. See this?
Oh yeah.
That's why I wanted to open this one up because I knew it was going to be a really cool one.
Yes. Amazing pressing on that.
So it's upside down, but anyways, you see it. Very, very cool. Very, very cool vinyl on that one. So this was they have 3 different types on these they put out. They put out the Wax Mage, which is 25. They put out the web store exclusive, which is 100. I think that one was this one, and then they put out a standard one. All three of them are different colors. So usually I buy the one that's 100 and the standard. So but anyways, have that. My pile is getting pretty large here. So we have another one, Shock and Terror, another Frankenstein and his Ghouls, all the latest dances, Power Records. 19. They're saying 1965. I thought it was 64. Maybe it was 65. But this is the BAM version on orange vinyl. So very, very cool. Oh yeah, Adrian's loving it. I'm loving it too, Adrian. Thank you. All right, so we have another one I just got in. I forgot where this came from. Another outro. So outro Records is doing these. So this is more Halloween Riots. This is I think this is a reissue, but Mono High Fidelity. Yeah, I think this is like a reissue of a pretty rare record. I don't know what year it originally came out, but I know it's a reissue. So pretty cool though. You can see they're doing like the Beatles almost on the front. The freaky Fab Four. So, but more just garage bands stuff. More garage band stuff. I love this stuff. I really do. Hope I'm not boring you guys with this stuff, but I really like this and I enjoy sharing it. So that's there you go.
I will say this about Halloween when it comes to vinyl records: they're really good at doing the artwork and the cover. So, Morten.
Some of those Real Gone albums just shipped tomorrow. Yeah, I got a Real Gone record that about 2 weeks ago, a Wax Mage actually. It's not part of this group because I did a special video on it. But yeah, and Morton's there. Hey Morton, how you doing? Happy Halloween to you if you celebrate Halloween where you are, and if not, happy day to you. How's that? And but it's always good to see you, Morton. And of course, Richard is saying hi to Morton. And we have Chris with us tonight. He is commenting down in the corner. He's not being punished. He's not in timeout. He's just down in the corner. So we're going to go ahead and put him back there.
Back in the corner. Yep.
So, but this is Greasy Mike's Halloween Monsters, put out by Jasmine. 18 slices of rot and roll records from Weirdsville, USA. That's what it says here on the bottom. You can see that.
Yep.
So it has a pretty cool artwork on the bottom too here. Anyways, cool stuff.
That's actually a good question.
I really don't have a playlist. I really don't have a playlist anywhere. I really don't stream music. So I mean, if I play these records, I put them up on my Instagram account usually. So if you wanted to keep track of what I'm playing week to week, here's my Instagram address. You can check there. I post 3 or 4 times a week, usually 2 or 3 times if I'm busy, but most records I play every week, I post there if you want to keep up with things I'm playing. But other than that, I pretty much don't have a playlist. So, sorry. Very cool thing I picked up. So, this here is Vincent Price, Witchcraft and Magic, an adventure in demonology. So, this was initially put out in the 1960s by Vincent Price, and they reissued this a couple years ago. I want to say Real Gone Records reissued it, but I'm not positive of that. Yeah, it says Real Gone. It says Real Gone and Real Gone Music. I meant Real Gone Music. Now they put it out. Check it out. I'm gonna show you this if I can get it on camera. It's down here. Okay, so they put out 666 copies of this, and they got them numbered, hand numbered. So this is number 274 of 666. So that's what it says here. But this is a special one. This one, first reissue in over 50 years, limited to 666 hand number copies. This is the black and red Gates of Hell pressing. So I know they put it out on a gold on a gold and black pressing as well, but this is the red and black pressing. So it was only they only put out 666 copies of this, and they sold out of them pretty quick. So I was lucky to get one. So it's going to take a lot of time to open this up, so I'm not going to open it up. But
So
we have a
Morton's in the chat. Morton's just left a message in the
people
chat.
do more and more. I don't, not a fan. I'm here to support you guys. Yep.
So just in case anybody doesn't know who Guy Fawkes is, Guy Fawkes tried to blow up the Houses of Parliament back in the day. And to celebrate that, on the 5th of November every year, we set off fireworks to celebrate he tried to destroy the government.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I didn't know.
Yeah,
Wow.
so
Okay.
there's a little history for you.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
All right. I appreciate that.
So we call it Bonfire Night in Britain.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So we get
So
Guy
is that
Fawkes.
around Halloween or?
No, in November we get Guy Fawkes. We dress him up, get clothes, we stuff him, we make a face on him. We go around the trolley collecting money for Guy Fawkes, and then we build a massive bonfire. We put him on the top of it, and then we lit the thing, and then we set off fireworks.
Awesome.
And who said the British are not crazy?
That's a lot. All right. So we have remember the 5th of November.
Yes. Remember the 5th of November when Guy Fawkes tried to blow up Houses of Parliament.
Okay, gotcha.
He got caught and didn't do it after. But yes, we still celebrate him because he's a national hero.
And we have Vern in effigy, and we have Richard here. Yeah, I think that's what he said, Richard.
Yeah.
So look at Boss supporting Frank. Oh yes, yeah, this is Frank's shirt. So he put out a limited edition Halloween shirt. Sometimes he will recycle them every year, but this one he put out, he said it was only going to be 1 year only. So I went ahead and bought this one. So it's a pretty cool. But yeah, it's Frank's Frank at channel 33 IPM. I got this from his store. I need to put out a store though. You know what I mean? So we're going to go ahead and put this down here. So Chris can be culture, definitely.
Yes, mate.
And more about November 5th. All right. When it was around with fireworks. Okay, so next we have here is a glow-in-the-dark Beetlejuice. This is the original soundtrack. This is a reissue. I have an original OG pressing as well, but they put this one out a couple years ago on glow-in-the-dark vinyl. I still haven't opened it yet, but big fan of Beetlejuice. Had to get the glow-in-the-dark reissue.
Question.
So,
Question.
Yes.
Okay. Have you got any more glow-in-the-dark albums on vinyl?
Yes, I have several.
And how do they sound?
It depends. So, most of them sound pretty good. I did buy one that was really awful. So it was through Amazon. Amazon is really good about returns, and I know people say that they sound bad, accept it, but on average they sound fairly good. And this one sounded terrible, so I did send it back to Amazon. They sent me another one. That one sounded really good. So I'm glad I did that. But they sound, I mean, you know, there is some surface noise here and there, you know, but they shouldn't sound really terrible. It's just a little bit of surface noise and stuff like that. But yeah, I have about, I think I have 2 Ghostbusters on Glow in the Dark. I have a Pink Floyd tribute band on Glow in the Dark. I have this one on Glow in the Dark, which I haven't even opened yet. I know I have, I think it's another, I think I've at least one other one on Glow in the Dark. So anyways, Now that this isn't. Oh man. Okay. See, we have Morton here. What do we have, Morton? We have our Denmark bonfire night is Saint
Hans.
Midsummer. We have a bonfire in Burn Witch. Okay, so I guess you're saying that you have like a Halloween type thing in the summer. Is that what you're saying, Morton? This is a weird one. Pretty strange. First of all, see the see it has Mickey Mouse on the front cover, so you think this is Disney. It's not Disney. This is actually when a cartoon of Mickey Mouse that was released to the public domain, and they took it from that, so they can, because it's in the public domain, they can put it on anything they want. It does not have to be Disney. I got this from Amazon. Can't you know what? I can't find anything else about this anywhere. It talks about some companies on the back, which I think don't exist. So I didn't know that came from China. I haven't opened it yet. I just got this email a couple of days ago, but it does have. I know there's some light there. See, put it over here. Things get better. So it does have a bunch of Halloween songs on it. It's on red vinyl. Queen Monster Mash. I put a spell on you, Screaming Jay Hawkins. Love Potion #9, The Clovers, Adam's Family. Half of the songs have no artist next to them. It just has a song, and then what the artist is blank. So it's really weird. It came out this year in 2025 by something called Newent Media, which I can't find anything about them. They also say Silent Archive and New Entertainment. Can't find anything about them. So I don't know what's going on with this. Usually I can find records by different vendors so I can compare prices, get the cheapest one I can find, but only on Amazon. I can't find this nowhere else. And I looked for a couple days.
What
Nowhere else was selling this, only on Amazon.
what record label is pressing that?
Uh, Newent Media.
Right.
Can't find nothing. Now I found a website for Newent. It's like scant. It's like, hey, we're Newent, and here's another record we're selling, and it's not even this one, and this is one record, and it's like 2 pages. That's all it
Right.
is. So it's like, what the heck, you know?
Yeah.
So, but I'm a big Halloween fan, so I wanted to pick it up. So, yeah. But other than that, I couldn't find anything about this, and it's really is a weird pressing because I can always at least find it being sold by at least by somewhere else, but I couldn't find this one being sold anywhere else except on Amazon. Morgan says he has some glow in the dark. Keep forgetting to check if they really are glow in the dark. Okay.
Put the record on first before you turn the light off.
There you go.
Put the record on the needle. Put the needle on the record and turn the lights off. See if it works. Let me know. Get back to
So I
me.
have that one. What else we have here? This is a really interesting one. One is a this is called John Carpenter Skeleton. I'll put it over here because it's more like going that way. John Carpenter Skeleton, and here's a picture of the back. This is John Carpenter's first foray, let's say, into material that's not part of a soundtrack. So he put this out. Now it's Halloween sounding stuff, and that's the kind of stuff John Carpenter makes. He usually does soundtracks for spooky, scary movies and thrillers and suspense movies and stuff like that. And he's known for his Halloween soundtracks. But this is his first time where he made a couple songs. This is actually a 12-inch single. It's 2 songs, but it's not part of a soundtrack, so it's original score. Of course, his material is original score too, but he writes it for a movie. This one was not from. Oh wow, I didn't realize that. That's pretty cool. Let me take this plastic off, put it on the side. I didn't realize that, so I guess this slides out. So that's the plastic there. We take off this. So I guess it has this skeleton, like X-ray, and then this goes into it. But let me show you the vinyl. Has a download card too, which I never use. So the vinyl is pretty cool. It's on this.
I thought that vinyl was going to be grey then. I was waiting for the grey to come out. That's cool.
They actually made it in about 3 or 4 different variants. This is actually the Bandcamp variant.
Okay.
Which is limited to 500.
Okay.
So I forget. There's a name for this variant. I forget. It's probably on the. It's probably on the plastic that I put over here. Let me see what it says it's called. Uh, Hemoglobin. This is the mail order exclusive hemoglobin vinyl, limited to 500 copies.
Cool.
So yeah, but it looks pretty cool though, like that. So let's put it back in the plastic.
Yeah.
Well, this is paper. That's fine.
Morton was saying that Mickey record was adorable. Morton's really good at drawing cartoons and sketches. I don't know if you've seen his work, but he's pretty good at it.
That
Really good.
Mickey album record was available. So you're saying, Morton, that Mickey album was available there, and you're in Norway, Arlo, right? So yeah, it's available here and get it from Amazon. But you can't. I couldn't find it. Nowhere else. I mean, usually I can find at least somewhere, somebody else selling it someplace, but it was just Amazon. That's all I can find it on, which is really really strange. So I want to put this back inside this cover. So that's that. All right. So one more here. I got this. I think this was last year's Record Store Day Black Friday. Death Becomes Her. Again, I'm going to go on this side because the light's shining on it. Death Becomes Her. If you want to take a look at the hype sticker, first ever release on vinyl. So very very awesome movie. If you've never seen this movie before, it's definitely Halloweenish. Music composed and conducted by Alan Silvestri. So, but very, very good movie. Love soundtracks. So, have that. Now, we're doing fine on time, I think. So, Chris, you want to comment on anything I just put up, or
The skeleton one I liked. I gotta be honest, that one really grabbed me. And I like the way where sometimes they get really creative with the color variants as well.
yes?
Especially, I've become a big fan of marble variants.
Oh yeah,
So
yeah.
you've shown a few tonight. Like I think there was a green one, there's a red one
Mm-hmm.
there.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but yeah, for cover wise, I'm kind of old school. I think I'd have to go with the skeleton one
Yeah.
myself.
Now, this is put out by Sacred Bones. Sacred Bones is still selling this. They do have variants available on their website. I think they have a solid red blood variant that you can still buy at Sacred Bones if you want this.
Have you got any records that got liquid blood inside it? Have you seen the
Not
ones with?
Liquid Blood. I have Bon Jovi Liquid Record. I made the video yesterday. It's going to go up on either probably on Monday. I'm going to spend Monday morning or tomorrow night editing it. It's going to go up. But no, I do not have anything with Liquid Blood in it. I wish I did. I know they came out with Texas Chainsaw Massacre with Liquid Blood in it.
Because I was going to say either
I mean,
that
not real blood, but just like red
or,
liquid.
or that one or the film Saw would be good as like a blood kind of effect.
Yes, it would. You know,
Yeah.
no, that's a movie I've never seen before. But
Have
you
you?
know, with me, I'm not really about super gory movies. Really, really not. So I think that one might be a little bit more than what I prefer to watch. I like suspense and
Yeah.
stuff like that and thrillers, but as far as it being really, really gory, I kind of draw the line at that. So haven't even seen Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I think that's probably maybe a little bit over the line of what I like to see.
I want to get there's a release on Amazon of I don't know if you've seen the TV series Dexter.
Yes.
Now years ago they released on DVD his DVD box set, and the actual box set itself was where he keeps the samples of blood on the glass. And as you open it up, instead of having glass inside, it had the DVDs, which
Oh
was
wow.
really cool. Yeah,
Nice.
yeah. So
Cool.
yeah,
All right. So let's go ahead and stick you back in the corner. I know. Back in timeout, right? Morton has Death Become Her on Laserdisc. I have a good friend. His name is Jason, and he's got a channel out there, and he actually collects laser discs and he shows laser discs. So he may even have that. I don't know. But yeah, very cool. I have one laser disc, but I don't have a laser disc player. So and yes, he did a lot of scores. he did a lot of scores to a lot of movies, but he's saying he did the score to Forrest Gump. I have the soundtrack to Forrest Gump, which is all the popular music that was in the movie. I don't think I have any of the soundtrack, any of the score from that movie. But
It's a
yeah, he did a lot of movies actually.
it's a good score.
So yep. All right, so now we're moving over to the next batch, which is all of the Halloween movies, all the different soundtracks and variants that they have. Now, this would be Halloween, the original from 1978, Halloween 2, Halloween 3, Halloween 4, Halloween 5, stopping at Halloween 5, then jumping over to the 2018 Halloween, and then the two that followed that. So that's what I have here. I'm going to show you some of those. So I'm going to start it off with a 2018. Oh, man, that light is just really bad on that side. All right, so I started off with the 2018. This is the expanded version of this, and it comes in another one of these little plastic covers like that. So really nice little artwork we have there.
How many Halloween films have there been made now?
A lot.
Yeah,
I mean, they had what they had Jason versus Michael Myers. They had a few of those. I think at least two, right? At least two that I know of. Halloween
the
6 and
the
and
the only
those, and then they had the other Halloween movies by Ron. Can't remember his last name. I've never seen any of those.
the only
So
the only one I've ever seen is Jason versus Freddy. That's
Jason
the only,
versus Freddy.
yeah.
I haven't seen that because I'm not much of a Freddy. I'm not much of the Friday the 13th fan. I never have been. I think I saw the first one and I wasn't all that impressed with it, so I haven't seen any other ones. So without being a fan of that, I didn't see a reason to watch the Michael Myers and Freddy movie. So and I saw the first two on Nightmare on Elm Streets, but haven't seen any other ones of those. So, but yeah, to answer your question, I think maybe 14 movies. No, and there's also H2O as well. Maybe 15 movies with Michael Myers in it. That's just a guess. So, anyways, so this is the 2018, really cool. I'm gonna open up and show you the inside of this. So we have the Strodes there, pretty cool, and got some pretty cool artwork going on the inside. Well, this one we have the pumpkin, and this one I think is the orange or the black. This one's on orange vinyl, and the other side is on black vinyl.
Cool.
I think the other side has a better artwork on the cover. Let me show you that.
I've actually met Freddy Krueger.
You met Freddy Krueger in your dreams, or
No, no, don't fall asleep that quick. Um, I used to work on cruise ships in America for Carnival, and he was on the cruise ship.
oh, okay, gotcha. This is black.
Yeah, and I kind of went up to him and I went, are you Freddy Krueger?" And he went, "Yes, I am." He said, "My name's Michael." So Robert, sorry. And I said, "Oh, can you do the line for me?" And he just turned and went, "Shut up, bitch." I was like, "That's amazing."
I I saw an interview with him, and he said that he refused to let his wife watch him
Right.
because he didn't want it. He didn't want his wife to associate that that persona and her to be scared in the middle of the night. You
Just
know what I
just in
mean?
case she dreams about him.
Just in case, I can understand that though. You don't want your significant other to look at you that way. So he just wouldn't let his wife see. I'm pretty sure it wasn't you can't do it kind of thing. I think they kind of talked about it, and she probably agreed. But that's what they. Morton has. Oh, sorry, we have Record Hound first. Let's get to him. Friday the 13th was one of the first liquid food. Oh, really? Blood-filled records. Now we're not talking about real blood, right? I mean, who's going to give their blood for that? I don't think it's real blood, but yes, Friday the 13th, and I do know that there was again a Texas Chainsaw Massacre that I think was also in blood. Krueger is scary. Says yes, Adrian, I agree. And then a comment on Halloween. Before mine, which TV? Orchestra Flies. Okay.
Vendetta. That is a good film, actually.
V for Vendetta, yeah. Yep.
5th of November, 3 to 4 years in a row, each other's flats. That was fun tradition for a while. I can imagine. Yeah, you got to knock in people's flats. So when I say flats, the American version is like a condo, an apartment.
Right. 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 Right.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Thank you, Morton, for that. I appreciate that. So the next one is it had a nice sleeve like this on the outside, the plastic, so I kept it like that. This is Halloween 3. This is the later 2018 version that was put out by Mondo and Death Waltz Record. They made it look like it came from the Silver Shamrock people, which of course was part of Halloween 3. By the way, Halloween 3, believe it or not, is my favorite Halloween movie, even though it doesn't have Michael Myers in it. It didn't have to, but I really like Halloween 3. It's probably my favorite of the franchise. But I know that's a minority thought, but some people actually dislike it because of it didn't have a Michael Myers. But I really liked the movie. I thought it was really good. So this is the cover for this album. This was inside of this, but I'm worrying it's going to tear, so I don't keep it in there. So, but it opens up. Record does into this kind of thing. So on the inside, and you have like that. So when you
That
open it
looks
up,
like a nightmare to put back together.
yeah, I know exactly. So, but they have this is pretty cool. It has some sayings on either side, but this has cards from the Halloween 3 movie, the silver shamrock mask, and all the bugs that came out of the people. If you're familiar with Halloween 3, so that's one of the silver shamrock masks, and this is another one of the masks there, and another one of the masks there. Those cards are pretty cool to have. I mean, they're big cards. Look at this. They could have put little tiny trading cards in there, but they put these big giant cards in there. Really, really cool.
I thought they were food placemats then when I first saw
I
them.
know. Yeah, I know, but they're just cards. So, and I guess there's an extra card. Oh, this one has double sided here. That's kind of interesting. The rest of them have monsters on the back, bugs on the back. This one's kind of double sided. So, so we get down to the bottom here. Oh man, this is by the way, the first time I opened this was right before the video, and I didn't look inside of it. So it has this flap here. So it has question marks. You know, like you don't know what you're gonna get. Oh, look at this. This is nice. I'm gonna put this over here. Stay. All right. So yeah. I don't like this by the way. It's very thin and flimsy, but I guess it is what it is. But it's on this silver shamrock.
I was going to say very Irish looking there. Yeah.
Yeah, very,
Yeah.
very cool. So music from the film Silver Shamrock Novelties. Good stuff. I put it back here in the plastic. I'm glad to replace this. I hate that. So, and I'm gonna put this down here for a moment. Make sure it's nice and safe. All right, and before I show you this, and this was on the inside of it as well. It has a letter from the Silver Shamrock people, like if you had ordered this from the Silver Shamrock company. So it's pretty cool. So going all out on this, and here, and I'll show you the inside if you want to see everything the inside. But just like that. So that's how it opens up. So and it just talks about the Silver Shamrock. Talks about it talks about the stone that he had in the movie, the Shamrock Stone. So what am I going to do with this? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put this in here like this and like that.
So I'll just go through the comment real quick when you're putting that away.
Yeah,
So
sure.
so Morton is saying Robert England, Scottish, Swede. Now, can you just clarify that for me, Morton? Has he got Scottish and Swedish then in his family? I didn't think he was full blood American from his family, the way he looks, because he's got that European kind of face. That makes sense, like that harsh kind of "I want to kill you" kind of look. it's like that Viking look he's got going on. So yeah, just clarify that if he is his family. I'm assuming his mum is going to be Swede and his dad's going to be Scottish for some reason. I don't know why. Cool.
So who was Robert England again?
Freddy Krueger.
Oh, right. Okay, gotcha. Yep. Awesome. Okay, so we're gonna be moving on here. He's Scottish and Swede. Okay, cool. Awesome. So this is from I believe the first movie. This is the Mondo version of the 1978 movie. It's kind of cool because it has this rain. It has this. It's textured. You can feel this. You can probably see it on the camera too. This rainwater coming down,
Yeah,
like it's
that's the coolest one I've seen so far. I think
like
the
it's a
ring.
window.
Yeah,
Like he's looking out a window. So very cool. Um, this is of course, all of Mondo stuff comes with these little uh, obis, which is Japanese, of course. For us, it'd be sash. So it comes with these sashes. So show you the inside. I don't know if this come out on the video or not, but this says "Welcome to Haddonville." So very cool. And let me show you the vinyl. I think it's just orange. Yeah, it's just standard orange vinyl. Nothing too exciting. So have that. So that's the 1978 Mondo soundtrack to Halloween. I do not have an OG pressing. I wish I did, but I don't. And next would be this is a Death Waltz Halloween 2. I know there was a Mondo Halloween 2 as well. So but this is a Death Waltz version of Halloween 2, which would have been earlier, maybe around 2014. So that's the back of it. And comes with an insert. Talks about the songs, has a story about just talks about the making it, which I think this is the inner sleeve. Of course, I take out the inner sleeves, I put them in and stuff like this. So this
yeah.
is really cool too. So it's in this black and orange Death Waltz. Pretty cool. And let me go ahead and take this off the screen. There you go. You can see it better. I'll take it out. I just see it better. So there you go. Death Waltz.
Yes, look at that. Wow,
So very cool stuff.
that looks amazing.
Yep. I'll put that back in here for now. So that again, this is the Death Waltz version of the Halloween 2 soundtrack. I think there's a Mondo one too, and I don't have that one. This is also a Death Waltz version of the Halloween 3. Now I showed you the Mondo Halloween 3 a minute ago with all the cards and stuff. That was from 2018. This is from 2014, I think, or maybe I think 2014, I believe. So this is the Death Waltz version of it, and so it's nice. Has this little thing here, and Halloween 3. This has I think it has a poster. Is that right? There's also a flexi disc. I have that as well. I should have pulled that out, but I didn't. That has the 8 more days to Halloween Silver Shamrock song on it. But this is pretty cool. So the poster for the Halloween 3 has a little the Silver Shamrock and the logo down the bottom. And this one is pretty similar to the other one. It's kind of like reverse. The other one was kind of like black with a little bit of yellow on the sides. This one is yellow with a little bit of black on the sides. Very similar.
Cool.
So,
Hey, Boz,
yes.
what do you call two witches sharing an apartment?
I'm sorry?
What do you call two witches sharing an apartment?
I do not know.
Broommates.
Aha! There you go. Broommates. That's awesome. I like it. we're going to start. I think my pot here is getting too high. So we're going to go switch over here. So what is this? This is Halloween 4. So this is the Manda, the 2018 or later version of the Manda version of Halloween 4. Of course, it has his sister on the back in the costume with I think that's what's his face, Loomis, right? I think that's Loomis. Of course, that's Michael Myers there, and this also has the sash. Show you the inside. Be cool. That's that. And this vinyl is again, it's just a standard yellow. I mean orange. It's just a standard orange.
Have you, Boz? Have you ever been to a Comic Con?
I have not. I always wanted to go. The closest I've been was in 1992. I went to a Star Trek convention. That was actually just Star Trek. So I think they had other sci-fi things there just because, but it was billed as a Star Trek convention. So that's the closest thing I did, and I saw and we met in to talk with John Delancey there.
Cool.
But that's the closest I've been.
So, are you more of a Trekkie than a Star Wars fan, or both?
I am huge Trekkie, huge Star Wars, huge sci-fi. You name it. There's not a whole lot of sci-fi, unless it's some scary. Gory sci-fi. But yeah, I'm a sci-fi nut. I have a good 25 to 30% of my soundtrack collection is probably sci-fi. I have Enemy Mine. I have Battlestar Galactica, Buck Rogers. Just goes on and on and on. All the different stuff. I have almost all the Star Wars. I'm missing a few of the Star Wars, but I have a lot of them. I have everything on vinyl on Star Trek, I think, except for one in Star Trek 6, because that's super hard to find on vinyl. And in Star Trek Insurrection, no, I think I have Insurrection. I think I just got Insurrection. So I think Star Trek 6 is the only one I don't have on vinyl.
This quite surprised me because obviously you got Record Store Day got a released today. I think if they start doing Star Trek stuff, right, for Record Store Day, I think it'd sell.
Yeah, yep. So if let me see, can I do this? Table cam. Let me get up a second and grab something to show you since we're talking about that. Let me see if I can grab this super fast. Of course, my mic is on me tonight, so you should be able to still hear me as I'm being rude. Sorry, guys, I'm walking over here, but I did want to show it to you since you did mention this. So, and I'm wearing shorts. It's not a big deal, but I still disabled the camera either way. So I picked this up a little while ago. Let me bring back the camera. Okay, there I am. So this here is Star Trek: The Motion Picture, right? But this is an press release. This is a promo copy. It has interviews with all the original cast members talking about Star Trek: The Motion Picture. Even Gene Roddenberry, and it's still sealed from 1979.
Yeah, Boz, make yourself big.
Oh, not big. Oh, thank you.
What?
See, that's why you're there. But
There
I didn't want to.
That's all right.
I didn't
You
want
bring
you to
you
go
back.
away though. Hold on. There you go. All right. Thank you. I appreciate it. Let's try this again. So here it is here. Star Trek: The Motion Picture.
Yeah.
This is the interview disc that was sent to radio stations. And it has an interview with all the main characters, including Gene Roddenberry, talking about Star Trek 6. It also has the press release on the back. This is still sealed. Now, you can find copies. They're a little hard to come by, but you can find open and used ones, but to find a sealed one is really, really hard. So I keep telling myself I'm going to eventually open it, but it's sealed, for all this time. So far I just haven't come around to opening it yet. But very cool.
So
Even
which
thought
one are you
about
looking
buying.
for?
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Which one are you looking for?
Looking for what?
You said the Star Trek you can't get. Which?
Oh, Star Trek 6.
6. Okay.
Undiscovered Country. They only released it, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. They only released it in vinyl in Korea. So you can find them online, going anywhere between $300 to $600
Okay.
for Star Trek 6 on vinyl. So that's today. And I don't want to pay that. I don't want to pay that much money for it.
No, I had a quick look. It's not available. Go on.
Yep. So, All right. So now that I have broken the,
We
you
got some
was a
Trekkie.
trekker. What do
We
you
got
mean
some
you was
Trekkie.
a trekker?
I
Hold on, hold on, hold on,
knew. I
hold
knew
on,
Walter would be a Trekkie. I
hold
knew it.
on, hold on. Why are you worried, trekker? Trek's still on. It's still on TV. I mean, you have Star Trek, Strange New Worlds. You have Prodigy. You have Lower Decks. Discovery was kind of I don't. I watched it because I felt obligated to watch it, but I did not really like Discovery all that much. Even though I have Discovery season 1 and Discovery season 2 on soundtrack, I do have Picard as well. Picard was really good. I mean, they're still doing Star Trek. So what are you saying? Actually, used to be a Trekkie. I don't get that.
Maybe if
So
he
you have
just,
to
maybe if he
have to
enjoyed.
explain yourself, Morton.
Record Hound there. He said, just saw the soundtrack of Star Trek Voyager Home, 15 Canadian dollars.
Yes, I just got that too.
Wow.
Yes, I got that and Insurrection. No, Insurrection is one I don't have on vinyl. The other one, Star Trek Generations, is the one I got.
Okay.
So Insurrection I don't have on vinyl, which is my least favorite Star Trek film of all time, not including the Kelvin timeline movies. That I didn't like any of them, although I do have the first. I think I have the first two on vinyl, but I did not like the movies. But I don't count those as Star Trek movies. But Insurrection is my least favorite movie of all time.
Okay.
Everything after Enterprise is garbage. Okay, all right. Is there a way to delete Morton off here? No, I'm kidding. That's fine, Morton. You know what? Everybody has what they like, so no problem at all.
Do you know what,
All
Boz? I,
right.
I think the thing is, and it happened in UK, and I think it happened in Europe as well. After Enterprise, it kind of just didn't show on TV much. I
Okay.
don't think it hit the viewers like it was supposed to hit. So that's what I found.
Gotcha. Yeah, it's kind of sad too that Discovery was the first bring back because Discovery was just I just didn't care for Discovery. Again, there were times I watched Discovery and I would be halfway through an episode and I just get so mad with what they were doing, had to turn it off and just calm down, calm down, and wait 15 minutes and go back and finish watching it. I just had real problems with Discovery, but I did watch it all. But in the last two seasons were not as bad as the first. I think they had 5 seasons total, right? So the first three were not really bad. The last 2 seasons were okay, but yeah, I just didn't care for Discovery that much, and it's sad that that's what they brought it back with. But you know what? Lower Decks was actually exceptional. Lower Decks was really good. I really like Lower Decks a lot. Third episode, I was hooked into it. So, anyways, yeah, Wrath of Khan is my favorite one as well, of course. Even Simon Pegg couldn't say Star Trek. Gotcha.
I quite enjoyed. Right, I enjoyed the first film. I did enjoy the first one,
The
but
motion
after
picture?
the motion picture, yeah. But after that, I just kind of it was kind of the same story, and I was kind of expecting, I don't know, death and guts and whatever. So it didn't really. I've got them all. I bought them all. Like I got an Apple TV, so I bought them digitally, all on 4K, so I can watch them pretty much when I want to on the go as well. There's times like today I was going through. Well, what am I going to watch instead of buying more stuff? I thought, right, what can I watch? And guess what I watched today?
What?
Interstellar again.
I've seen that twice, and that's an
Oh,
amazing movie. I would love to get the soundtrack, but it's
yeah, I was
60
gonna say,
bucks.
yeah.
$60 for the sound, that's too much.
So my
So,
girlfriend Liz knows the person who played the organ in the score,
oh, really?
and she plays in the Royal Albert Hall in London on her own concert, the entire score from start to finish. And
Wow.
it's been sold out for over a year. So yeah, she's
Awesome.
incredible.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the music was awesome in that movie. The movie itself was awesome. Everybody did such a good job. Like I said, I've seen it twice. I would not mind seeing it again. So, how do we get on Star Trek? This is Hollywood. That's okay. Did I miss anything? Let's see. We have Morton here. Could they at least find someone who knows that Starfleet is a military organization and don't make Vulcans in the comic relief? Yeah, I mean Vulcans. I mean, even the original TOS had a dash, like a salt shaker thrown over it, had a dash of comedy in it. It did. So that's the basis for all Star Trek after that. And so, of course, there's going to be a little bit of light, a little bit of humor. Even in the Next Generation, even had its little bit of humor as well. So it's definitely going to have that in Star Trek, no matter what you do, because that's its bones, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Beside bones, that's its bones. So, preferred Search for Spock. It's okay. It's not my favorite movie. I didn't really care for Saavik in that movie. I think they should have replaced Saavik with a different Vulcan personally.
I
But
got a feeling, Boz, we should do a Star Trek night.
we can definitely do a Star Trek night. Definitely. All right. So, and we have Richard here hated the first Star Trek film. Okay, there we go. Again, I'm in the camp. It's not one of my favorite films, but I didn't hate it either. So let's get back to Halloween stuff here. All right. So we have Halloween 5. So the last one with Loomis in it, I believe. If I understand, he died. The actor that played Loomis, I forget his name. He died 6 months after making the film. I think he died before it even showed it. It even showed in the theaters. But the inside of this one, and of course, it has the sash. All these have sashes. So most Mondo has sashes in them or on them. So this is the inside of this one because a lot of it takes place in the forest.
I was going to ask that because it was kind of blurring in the picture. Is that a dark forest, like a grey effect?
And this one was half blue and half white,
Cool.
which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
So we're gonna put that in here. I usually have these in a. I got now Mondo put these out in a box set, but I had most of these already bought individually. I found somebody online selling the empty box that the box set came in, so I put these in there.
It's a good idea, actually.
Yep, it was like $50 for the empty box. All right, so next one here. These are not in any order. So this is Halloween Kills, which was the very last one. So where they finally killed Michael Myers. How many times where you thought Michael Myers was dead? Remember at the end of Halloween 2, he was burnt up outside the hospital. They showed him. He's just falling apart. His face is falling off on the fire. And sure enough, Halloween 4, he's back, right? What happened? But anyways, but they finally kill Michael Myers. And I'm sorry, if you haven't seen these, that's a spoiler alert. I apologize. I'm assuming probably most of you have seen these. But anyways, yeah, they finally kill Michael Myers in the last episode, in the last movie. It's in this nice pumpkin vinyl. So I'll show you the inside. Oh yeah, I'll show you the back of this as well. And inside this is pretty nice. So of course more fire, had to have fire. So have that. And we have no Halloween Kills is the second. I'm sorry, the second in the. That's my bad. I confuse them. That's the second one in the franchise. Halloween Kills. Halloween Ends is the last one. Sorry guys. Halloween Ends is this one here. It's hard to see in this plastic. I'm gonna take it out. Put this record here nice and safe. So it's kind of dark, kind of hard to see, but there you go. It's Halloween Kills. I think this is an alternate cover. I think this one is Halloween. I'm sorry, Halloween Ends, not Halloween Kills. Halloween Ends. So this one is the Newberry Comics exclusive vinyl. So this one was sold by Newberry Comics, and this is what the inside of that one looks like. So this is the last one, Halloween Ends. And this one was issued on this, I don't even know what to call it, but it's on this yellow, red, and orange vinyl.
That's cool.
Yep. So really, really cool. So, of course, put out by Sacred Bones. I mean, sorry, pressed by Sacred Bones, but places had it, like Newberry Comics was selling it, even though Sacred Bones released it. So, that in here. Put it over here on this side. So I have some of the this is on. So this is the. Yeah, it's hard to see again with the plastic on. Take it out. It takes me like a full day to put these records away when I take them out and show me off. So, anyways, this is Can you see it without? I don't know if you can see it. This is John Carpenter's both. Bring it up. Oh yeah, it's the wrong side. John Carpenter's Halloween. This is a 12-inch single of the original Halloween from 1978. And on the back side, you have Escape from New York. So it has two songs on here, the original theme to the 78 Halloween and the original theme to the whenever Escape from New York came out, which I think it was the same year, or was it 79? I don't remember. This
Two
one was
seconds.
issued on this nice,
Balls, I'll be straight back to you now. 2 seconds, right?
no problem. This one was released on this awesome yellow vinyl. So good stuff. And we have the original 2018, a movie that came out. Has Strode on the back, which I forget her first name, but oh, hold on, is this going down? Oh, there we go. Cool. Snake Plissken, yeah. Hey, Randall, how you doing tonight? It's good seeing you. Snake Plissken, I thought you were dead. It's like all through the movie, I thought you were dead, right? It was like awesome. So, and I love the ending to Escape from New York. I had the soundtrack to that as well. A Waxwork record release of the soundtrack is awesome. So, you're saying you don't like too many scary movies, Boz. My favorite. Here's Morton, which I missed. Sorry about that, Morton. I'm gonna bring you up. You're saying you didn't like too many scary movies, Bob. My favorite, and just within the limits of tolerance, is no. Event Horizon was fine. I've seen that. I've seen that about 4 times. It's a great movie. I agree. It's that one scene showing them where I guess they're supposed to be like in hell was kind of like scary, but the rest of it was not that bad. It had a little bit of gore here and there, but it's definitely tolerable. But it's actually a really good movie. I really like Lawrence Fishburne. I like Neil. I forget the guy's last name. Neil. Anyways, that actor. He was in it too, and I mean the movie is just so good. Event Horizon. I've seen that movie, like I said, about 4, maybe 5 times. So it's a great movie to watch. Great sci-fi. Yeah. Have you seen it? Escape from L.A. There, Randall. Escape from L.A. was good too. So, I've never seen that in a soundtrack though. Anyways, 2018, and this is the inside cover of this one. And this is on a pumpkin vinyl. That's that. Pretty cool. And let's go ahead. Sorry about that. There you go. So anyway, yeah, there you are. Pumpkin vinyl.
That is a cool pressing.
Yeah, it's nice. Actually, I'm gonna put. I think it goes on like this. If I can get it in quickly, not have to spend too much time doing this. But it's live, so it is what it is. But I need a person sitting over here doing this for me. Where's my wife? So she's over there lowering her head and like. So Neil, yeah, Neil. I forget his last name. It was Neil. It was Neil's last. Oh, Sam Neill. Neil was his last name. Sam Neill. Yep. I was trying anything with Kurt Russell, starting with Gilligan's Island. Yeah, he was on Gilligan's Island. I remember I've seen that. Yep. He's also on The Strongest Man in the World. It was a great movie. Soldier was awesome. Kurt Russell is a great actor. He was in one of the Marvel movies. I forget with the tree with anyways, I don't remember. Yeah, but Kurt Russell's a great actor. We have another Halloween from 2016. This one here. Ooh, so I have two of these. But one was an independent, almost an independent record store release. The other one was a Waxwork release, but it looks like the same. It looks like the same record, but they call it different. One is Michael Myers variant, and one is the mask and jumpsuit variant. So why they look the same, I don't know. But here's what it looks like. This is it's kind of cool actually. I really like this one.
I know I keep saying this, Bose, but how the hell do they do the pressing? It's the
Well,
colors.
they have. Do I have it here? Oh, let me see if I can bring it up here and show you real fast. If I can get off my seat, because I'm old and I have to bend down to the floor. And all right, so if I fall over, call 911, y'all. Okay. Uh, all right. All right. So it's usually black, though, not orange, but it could be orange. So they kind of start with a puck like this, and it's vinyl, and they
Right.
and they make and they have little pellets, and they press it into a puck, and it looks like this. It's probably pretty close to the size too. I think it's a little bit smaller, maybe, but it's about the size. And
Okay.
and if you're doing a pure orange record, it's going to be orange like this. If doing a pure green record, it's going to be green like this. So what they do is, if they're going to do a color record, like let's say they want it majority orange, but they want a black spiral, they'll take little rolled up rolls of black vinyl and push it into the edges of this puck. And they'll do the same thing with the bottom, push it into the bottom. And they could take a red one and stick it in the middle here, and take a green one and stick it in the middle here, and then that's what they press the record with. And that red is kind of like the black and the green kind of congeals into whatever shapes they make. But that's how they do that.
Cool.
So
I won't make you bend back over again, mate.
that's okay. I put it right there. That is a hockey puck, by the way. So why have a hockey puck? I don't know. Second Guardians of the Galaxy. Thank you, Morgan. Exactly. That's what I meant to say. Morton's on the ball tonight. Thank you, Morton.
Did I miss something then?
So this is another one from 2018, another variant. And this one is on half orange and half black.
Okay, thanks, Morton.
Getting down to close to the end here. And we're doing actually better on time than I thought, because the new software I'm using, EVMux, they give you a 2-hour time limit if you're on the free. So I have to make this 2 hours. So from the beginning of the broadcast. So I'm not even quite an hour and a half. So I'm doing pretty good. So this is Halloween Kills. It's an alternate cover. It has this silver, which I think is the last one. Halloween Kills was the last one, right? I said it wrong earlier, but yeah, Halloween Kills was the last one. So it's on this cool alternate cover. They call it the art cover. And I don't think it's a gatefold. I think it's just a single record, a single cover. And but it was pressed on this really cool vinyl. And this of course has the Michael Myers mask. It's on this red and yellow.
I'm not into picture discs, but can you imagine that as a picture disc?
Yeah. Yep. And this side they have the same thing. So pretty cool, really cool. Back of it's like this.
Yes.
Yeah, with the trees and like that. So yeah, so very cool. Can't tell I'm a huge fan of the Halloween franchises. I really love the soundtracks. Got that one put in there. This is a cool one. I got this one last year, somewhere right after the first of the year. I got this one. This is John Carpenter Halloween. This is the Trent Reznor and Atticus Ross version, who is a 9 Inch Nails, right? But so this is what happened. 9 Inch Nails went in the studio and they recorded it, and they didn't like what they recorded. So before the record was pressed, they talked to people, and they went back in and they redid the songs.
Right.
Uh, they pretty much redid the themes, and so once they were done polishing it up and making it sound better, they go, okay, you gotta use these masters. What they did was the very first pressings of this, they grabbed the wrong master. They grabbed the earlier master that they didn't like, and they pressed a bunch of records with it. Now they recalled these, and some of them got sent back to the factory and got destroyed, but some of them had already been sold. So this is one of them that already got sold. So this is the earlier version of the Nine Inch Nails version that they didn't want released. So it's kind of cool. This was in 2018, mispress, unfinished Nine Inch Nails version. So, and it was on black vinyl. So kind of cool.
Yeah.
I use a hockey puck with a hole drilled through it to flatten records while playing. You can do that, but they also sell record weights. So yeah, that'll work. I mean, it's pretty
Does it
heavy.
work? Does it would that really work? I'm afraid to do that on my records.
Record weights have their place. I have one. They mainly there's a couple times where I will use a record weight. First of all, sometimes it'll be a little bit dished. So when the platter spins up, the record doesn't spin up at the same time. You see it finally catches up, and that's because it doesn't have all of it's dished up, so it doesn't have full contact. So it
Okay.
takes a little while for it to, and there are times where if it's not enough contact, you can hear it slow down because the drag on the needle is enough to slow it down on the mat. So I put a record weight on that, and that keeps the record weighted down. More of it is being pressed down on the record. So usually we'll fix that problem of it, spinning independently of the platter. And if you turn it over because it's dished, that'll press it down. At least on the other side, it won't be dished up. It'll press it down to be flat. So at least one side of it is flat. And we're going to the dish side is a little bit more flat too. So it helps the problem with record is dished. And the second time is when I think that's it. Dished. I covered both of them when it's dished and when it sometimes it just doesn't seem to be dished, but it still doesn't catch up or and it slides. So I put it on there. So either way, it just keeps it pressed down to the record so that way it doesn't slide.
So Morden's last comment says, so the stylists don't have to go uphill. Is that correct?
Yes. I mean, when the record is dished, you're talking about like this.
Yeah.
So it is sitting on a little higher, but it's kind of uneven. So, but it's not terrible.
Right.
It's not the worst thing in the world for the record. It does have uneven wear, but
Morden's asking what I'm drinking as well, and it's Madri. It's Spanish beer, just in case you're wondering, Morden. So
sorry?
Morden was asking what beer I was drinking in the comments.
Oh.
It's Madri. It's Spanish beer.
There you go.
So there you go. There you go, Morton. Right. I'm off work tomorrow, just in case anybody's wondering.
Not me. I have to go to work in the morning. So yeah. All right. So let's get you back down in the corner. Yeah. So anyways, yeah. So yeah, there it is. He's asking what beer he was drinking. Okay. So yeah. I mean, when it's dished, it's not the worst thing in the world. It is uneven wear, but can you close your eyes and really hear it? Probably not.
Yeah.
So it's not the worst thing in the world, but it's probably worse when it doesn't spin along with the record or catches up to it. So let's see here. What else do I have? I have another of the Halloween ones. I showed you earlier, but it's a black one. I shouldn't have even pulled it out, but I did. So again, Halloween on one side and Escape from New York on the other. Last couple here, we have another from 2018. They had like 25 or 30 variants when this album came out. I mean, it's just everywhere. But this one here is kind of cool, but this one was on this white and color. So like with this, Chris, what they would do is for the puck, they would take little thin strips of vinyl and put the little strips in here on the
Right.
white puck, and that's how they would end up with the starburst pattern.
Gotcha. Right. Okay. Yeah.
So,
Gotcha.
and this was the other one. Remember, I said they had an indie store version and they had the waxwork version, and they almost look identical. So I never really understood that, but I had both of them. So, and last but not least, we have another Halloween Kills. Oh, this is just a black vinyl. So yeah, but I have it, Halloween Kills. So, which was the final one. So,
How many records did you show tonight?
too many. Maybe 50 or 60. I don't know. A lot.
Wow.
So, more than I typically show. My movie band. Oh, yes. Sometimes the weight will calm bumpy. Yes, yeah, that's true too. If it has a wavy warp, it's the same thing. You put the record weight on it and it presses it down to so it. Okay. So if it has a wavy warp, it'll same thing the record weight depending on how wide it is. The wider the better, but it'll press the whole record down to the platter, and it'll make that wavy warp not. It'll still be there somewhat, but it'll make it less pronounced, and that would help that. So
So just in case,
another reason to have a record weight.
just in case you're asking what Morton just said there in a foreign language, he said very good. Just in case.
Reband, yes.
Okay. Right.
And I have a message from them saying that they will cut me off in 30 minutes if I'm not done yet. So, again, I want to thank Chris for being here tonight. It was awesome having you down there and your comments. I really appreciated that.
Sorry, mate.
And a lot of definitely a lot of help there, and it's good to hear your take on these records. And I really appreciate Morton and Rickard Hound. And if anybody else wants to come up onto the stage, what I'm going to do is do this, and I'm going to copy and put it down. Oh, we're going to make. Oh, okay. Can I copy and paste? Yeah, I can copy and paste it. I unplugged the keyboard. So that should put it in there. So if somebody else wants to come up on the stage and have a few minutes to chat, you're more than welcome. I'll put it out there, give you a couple minutes to decide. But yeah, I just really wanted to go ahead and put all these soundtracks and Halloween records out there. I really love Halloween and stuff. So as you can tell, and it still got me. Did I put it over here? I don't even know where I put it. I forget. Oh yeah, this one here. This still got me. How this one was.
Thanks, Adrian.
Yes, great show. Appreciate it, Adrian. Yes, definitely. Still gets me how this one. I'm gonna bring myself back up for a second. How this one even was.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't get it. I still don't get it. Why it's only on Amazon? I mean, it's the first time I've ever tried to price match a record and do something to figure out who was selling it cheaper and can't find anywhere else but Amazon. It's really, really weird. So, but anyways, but it looks like it's gonna be a good record. It's on red vinyl and has all these great Halloween songs, including the Purple People Eater, Scary Night, Halloween Night, the Moon Trekkers, all these dance macabre. So pretty cool.
Did you find this format easier to use this evening?
Actually, I did. It's nice too because I can if I want to make you big. Oh, well, that's going to make you big and minimize me. Let me fix that. But anyways, if I drag you and do this, it'll just swap us around. I can drag you up and it'll swap us, and then I can drag me and do that, and it'll swap it back. So that's kind of nice. But it does have these on the bottom like that, so I can do that. And if I can swap this around too, well, there you go. I can swap that around too. But I have to grab the actual box and drag it and swap it.
Okay, gotcha. Okay.
So, and it has this. So it's similar to, so. But yeah, I did like it.
Did you find it easier having somebody else on with you, just chatting as well?
Yes, yes, definitely. Because I feel like I'm like in a box. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? So, uh, but I offered to, hey, and I see you all the time chatting. I go, maybe he would like to prefer to come up and actually, verbally chat instead of in a chat box. So, but I definitely appreciate it. Awesome one. Awesome.
yeah.
We
Thank you.
have that was my favorite Mickey. So yes, yes. I mean, they use and they use public domain stuff for this cover. It's like really, really, really weird. And this is a public domain cartoon that has that had Mickey Mouse. So it makes you think like it's Disney, but it's not. So can't come up have an honorable mention. Alfred Hitchcock's music to be murdered by. I have something. I know of that, and I don't have it. I want to get it. I know of it. I'll bring it up what he's talking about here. I have that, but I do have music to scare your neighbors by, which is very similar. Matter of fact, Real Gone Music reissued it a couple years ago on purple vinyl, but I think it's a record from the late '60s or early '70s, but it's music to scare your neighbors by. So it's very similar. I do have that somewhere behind me, but this is about maybe half, maybe a little more than half, roughly about half of them are Halloween records that I have. So I still have quite a bit more. Maybe not half, maybe 2/3, but something like that.
Sure.
I still have quite a few that I didn't show, including what else did I have? Um, was I going to grab that? Let me see if I can pause this real fast and show you this one that I almost thought about showing, but I didn't show it. Let me see if I can go over here and grab it real fast because it's kind of cool. But a couple more here. Uh, okay, so we have
Yeah, tell
three
us.
more real fast. We have. I'm gonna not to punish you there, but I'm gonna put you down in the corner.
Fine, mate.
And I showed this one, I think in my last video, but it's really cool. This, I had to order this from the UK. It was only available in the UK. This is Rockin' Nightmares. This is another one of those just garage rock music. So it's very cool. I really like this one a lot. I like the cover. So it's on black vinyl, so it's nothing special about the vinyl. But have that. So that I had ordered from all the way from the UK. I have the soundtrack. This is a Waxwork record release to the 1980, what year? 82? 81. From the 1981 horror movie Funhouse. So I actually watched this a couple years ago. It's actually really good. It's about some kids who get stuck in a amusement park after hours, and they get on this ride, this horror house ride, and the ride tries to kill them. It's actually pretty good though. So of course it's 81. Don't expect anything too compared by today's standards, but it was a good movie. So I bought this soundtrack. It's still sealed though.
Yeah, Morgan was saying Garage Geek would love that one.
Which one? The first one I showed, the
Think
Rock and
so.
Nightmares. Yeah, yeah, cool stuff. And I also have this one here, which is not so much Halloweeny. Of course, Alice Cooper, is always got that, thing. But this here is a tribute album. It's called "Welcome to the Nightmare," a tribute to Alice Cooper. And and you can see all the different people on the bottom who did who performed on the record. So I love this tribute album. So yep. But I mean, it's really cool looking cover though.
Yeah, it is very
So,
cool.
all right. So there you go. So I showed you some more. Awesome. So Chris, do you have a stash of Halloween records
No,
or CDs? Oh,
it's not big in the UK. We just don't
not big in the UK.
celebrate it. I think because like 5th of November is pretty close to October for
Gotcha.
Halloween.
Yeah. Gotcha.
The kids go around doing trick or treats and they dress up and they have their parents just walk them around and that kind of stuff. But bonfire nights, 5th of November is massive over here, and I mean massive. That's where
Gotcha.
fireworks came from, was Britain. So on your 4th of July, you can thank
Yes.
the kids.
Exactly. Cool. So yeah, so next year on November 5th, I have to well, it hasn't even come yet. It's October. So yeah, so that's next month, right? November 5th?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So
Yeah.
I'll have to think about that next month.
I'll
Well,
I'll I'll have a look on YouTube and I'll send you a documentary of
yeah,
exactly what
please.
happened. Yeah.
That'd be awesome. So Record Hound here says, okay, says, welcome to my Nightmare Live 1975. I was getting an oh, nice. I have a stack of Alice Cooper about that thick, and I have about 4 gray market bootleg concerts of Alice Cooper. And I have a reissue of that one with the underwear that they reissued with underwear again. I still haven't opened that. That one's still sealed. And I just opened up the Revenge of Alice Cooper. That was so good. Have you heard the Revenge of Alice Cooper, the new album?
I am.
Real-
No.
That's really great. I just played it just a couple days ago,
I
and my
saw
wife was
I actually, because you were in the t-shirt, I saw Frank talking about it on his channel a while ago. Because he's big into Alice Cooper. I've seen Alice Cooper
yeah.
live. He was
Oh
brilliant.
wow, nice.
He was
I haven't. Nice.
Twisted Sister with a support act. So yeah, it's cool. I'm going back. Ooh, 2003, 2004 time. I saw him live. Yeah,
That would have
cool.
been awesome. I wish I could have seen that. I mean,
Yeah,
Twisted Sister and Alice Cooper, man.
yeah. I can't believe how dark Alice's hair still is.
So here Morton's talking about making a night of it. Balls watching V for Vendetta, make a bonfire, replace. Okay, go nuts. Now there was a V for Vendetta. There was 2 different TV shows, and wasn't there maybe a movie? So I'm not sure which V for Vendetta you're really referencing, because I know there was a TV show from the 80s and a TV show from the 90s. I think there was a movie as well. So
The only one I know is the movie.
okay.
I don't know the others. So
Yep,
yeah.
yep. There was definitely one from the 80s and 90s, and the one from the 80s and 90s kind of had the same story behind it. So, but of course, different actors, of course. So,
Cool.
anyways, yeah, but huge sci-fi person. So yeah, I'm into all that stuff. All right, so we're gonna bring up Morton's. Appreciate it. So I am going to go ahead and take my leave of everybody. I think I've taken up enough of your time. I really appreciate you all being here tonight and chipping in and all having this great discussion about Halloween and Star Trek and everything else. And November 5th, it's been awesome. And I really appreciate Chris being on board, helping me out and telling me whenever somebody put something in the chat room that I might have missed. So I appreciate that. And yep, you know what? Next year for Halloween, I may not have anything to show.
Oh, you never know.
So, Bob, again, I want to thank everybody. Y'all have a good night, and I'll see you soon.